Well, ahoy, everyone. We are back for the third episode of the Golden Duchess, the Voyage of the Golden Duchess Prelude. Welcome aboard, where drag and danger and destiny collide among the glittering seas. We are so happy to have you tonight. I am your captain and your guide through tonight's voyage as we set sail together into this incredible story. This week we continue our third episode, which you can find if you've missed 1 and 2. You can find it over on YouTube, or you can go to panthea-gaming.com. We are going live. We're celebrating the launch of our Kickstarter this month. Be the first to be notified of the campaign going live. You can already join the launch crew, so definitely go and check it out. So you're becoming familiar with all these faces here, but just in case you're new joining us here tonight, I'm going to have the crew introduce themselves and also tell you where to find them. So we'll start with Miss Fortune.
Hello. So my name is Anne. You can find me on Instagram at D_AnnD. And I am an RPG Club GM as well, so I run games as well. And tonight I will be playing Miss Fortune. She is a GIF bard, College of Drag bard, and so she is a hippo-like creature who has a gun and just loves to rock and roll.
Yes. And Xander.
I am going to be playing Miss Lady Fontaine, the fabulous elusive wizard, and she's a little bit in a pickle, and found herself with this lovely crew, and she's just kind of being swept away in danger after danger, and we'll see how she handles that.
Definitely. And Daddy Igio. Chase.
Hi. So we're going to try to talk with this on, right? But it's warm in here. I played Daddy Igio, the blush demon. Sorry, it's warm. It's hard to think. Okay, try again. And he's a cursed warlock. Let's see, what else? Yeah, take it away.
Yeah. Awesome. I always love the reveal. Every week with Daddy Igio, there is a new look, and it's amazing. I'm gonna give you inspiration for it because it is fabulous.
You look like Evil Toad. From
Mario. I dig it. So do you want to hear how I got roped into this?
Yeah.
All right. You said yeah. So
yes, we want to hear it.
Wednesday night, I'm talking with a friend, and she's like showing me this staff, like an artsy craftsy staff she put. I was like, oh, that's pretty, because it is, and we don't lie to our friends, like it's pretty. Now I just sound like an asshole. And then I inquired, right? So I built an inquiry, the staff, what's the staff? Oh, is there a costume? Yada yada. And I'm like, what's it for? Ren Fair? The Mid-Ohio Renaissance Fair? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, that's really cool, because she showed me a whole dress too, and her big mushroom headpiece, which was like, it's wider than the screen. Yeah. I was inspired. I was like, holy crap. And then her dress was this like regal Victorian that just like pops right out, like a big umbrella, like just so she was just this like an hourglass, right? I was like, hey, every mushroom. Let me get to the point. Every mushroom queen should have a mushroom minion, right? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. When is this? This weekend. I said, oh crap. If I can put something together in 2 days, you want me to wear it? She goes, duh.
And thus,
born.
And here we
mushroom
are.
minion. Hilarious.
Going with the mushroom man for now. I don't know.
You know what? This really works because, especially because we're going undercover this episode. So,
I was like, this isn't going to be just me being that's just Chase being weird again. Like, this is what we look like.
Love it.
Guys.
And last but not least, Lady Fanny Snaps, the therapist of the group.
It's wonderful.
Yes, I'm a therapist by nature and by trade. Simultaneously, piracy is just a side gig. No, I'm Nate, Hollywood DM. I am also an RPG Club DM, along with these two beautiful people and the rest of the crew here. Yeah, and I love playing my little gnome, trying to help out the crew as best she can.
Yes, and if you guys want to, you can actually check out Anne and Nate, Hollywood DM, on rpgclub.com. So definitely check that out if you're looking into getting into a game. So tonight, we venture into our third episode. And there we have it. Before we set sail for our course for tonight, let's recall the waters that we have already sailed. Last time on the Golden Duchess, Dock 7 was cut loose and cast into the void. Among the drifting wreckage, the crew uncovered a crate number 77 to be precise, a shipment pulsing with a shard of living darkness, a void stone, signed only with the letter C, and bound for the dockmaster cord. Though they escaped aboard the Duchess, Anchor's Rest was now calling them saboteurs. Captain Cutabitch has been framed for terrorism, and the Ironwake Guard hunts the crew, with the council divided, corruption brewing, and mystery deepening. Who truly orchestrated the sabotage of Dock 7? Hopefully we'll find out in the next few episodes. Currently, all of our crew is in Morella Vane's office, piecing together the tangled motives of the other dockmasters. She's given you a file to look over. And 3 distinct harbor masters have come to your attention. Hardic Two Knots Rawl, the harbor master of Anchorage, the dwarf. His profits are sinking fast. Desperation makes for dangerous allies. Granther Saltjaw Broke, master of shipping. He's clashing hard with the current High Dock Master Ysilla over shipping contracts. And Saldenia Corin, mistress of coin, expected to win the High Dock Master's chair, but a sudden surge of votes from non-registered electors turned the tides against her. And there we have it.
Rather dusty in your office, actually, Scylla. Marvella, sorry. Fanny's still looking at the crew because we had the map out and everything that's there. Well, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know who it could be. There's C's everywhere. Every connection I see connects to something else. Well, ideas. I don't know.
Well, we have to narrow down our list somehow. I mean, I'm tempted to go see the captain, but that seems a bit risky with all the guards and things.
How would we even get in there?
Oh, we're drag bot, like we're a pirate ship of drag queens, and we would find a way. We'd make disguises and make ourselves look like whoever we want and find a way in.
Daddy Ego, you turned yourself into a very, very convincing form the other time. I'm assuming you could possibly do the same.
And without skipping a beat, he's already halfway in a twirl with his little sparkles overhead going, and you see in front of you what looks like to be a mushroom man.
Good Lord. Quite unhinged. That's not exactly what I was hoping for.
You have to be specific on what you want. Perhaps a I know. Perhaps a could you be one of those guards, Igio, that we saw earlier?
Oh yes.
Well, no, it just wouldn't make any sense, you see, because we work down at the docks.
Oh, he's too far into the toad
It's in
persona now.
voice.
Dang it.
It's method acting. You have to really get into it. From here on, you have to call me Megan.
Right. Let's mark that down as a new deviation for your personalities. I pull out another thing and write down Megan, mushroom minion /
Well, I will say you will need to be careful as you venture about Anchor's Rest. You are all accredited with this disaster, an atrocity, rather. And I will say this, as though I do believe there's more behind this than just Captain becoming terrorist. I won't be able to save you.
Is there like a letter of mark or some sort of passage pass that you can give us that kind of gives us a stamp of approval, allows us to kind of entry into some places, papers? Hopefully.
Oh, man. Higio might recount correctly that he has a forgery kit.
Does he say that
I
out
should
loud?
double check that. No, I'm saying this to point direction at this. I'm going to go look at my inventory very quickly as I'm talking about my time. Or maybe I just felt like, sometimes characters overlap. Maybe I'm just all the characters all the time. No, I do have one. That's totally makes sense that happened. So
forgery kits. We could maybe get some papers that way. But also, you're saying...
Hold on, I was just talking to the game master.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it would be very wise bringing this up against the mistress of Manifest, who is very much above board.
Yes,
or,
read the
so
room. No, he's just... Sorry, sorry everybody. I jumped in there. It happens sometimes. You get a little extra spicy today. It's just like you were saying it, that you were saying the words, and it clicked, and I was like, "Hold on, you MFer! Like, you gotta check your inventory, because I have one, and then I guess there'll probably be a little improv game here you and I could play to like challenge level or something." That was my TED talk.
Yes.
Please like and subscribe.
Well, I will say this: I will not be seen in the wrong here, and I do believe that I am not ruling you all out. And you see her slide over a file of the Golden Duchess and some of the crew with her own notations.
Yeah. Let me just make this apparently clear on the record. I am not a part of this crew. I am just a happenstance that happens to be helping the crew in return for getting my stuff back. That's. Let's just make sure that's correct on that.
Yes, of course. I think Miss Lady Fontaine, you probably are the only one that won't be warranted for arrest.
Well, I mean, I can vouch for these two. I've seen them in action, and they're formidable foes. But to destroy an entire dock doesn't seem quite in their alley or the venue of things that they do. From what I've seen,
it's not our MO.
Yeah, no.
I don't know much. I've only known them for a day. Still.
As they're talking, Miss Fortune definitely is trying to peek at that list that she pushed forward, and somewhat nonchalantly, but also like very much wanting to know.
Well, it is closed in a file, but if you want to do a sleight of hand to just like kind of quickly take a look at.
I will attempt, although I have low hopes for myself. Sleight of hand.
Oh, where's the confidence? Come on.
It's a +3. Her name's Miss Fortune for a reason.
Right?
Okay, a 15.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. I would say, let's see how our perception rolls here. Oh, she is slightly distracted. I don't know how you're distracting her, but the rest of you have caught her attention.
I feel like as I'm talking
I
to
was
her,
gonna, I think the mushroom man.
like
is-
focus her attention as I'm talking to her about
Are you tripping?
crew and how they're not like whatever he thinks they are, even though I've only known for a day, so on and so forth. So I'm like doing these big embellishments and all these things to try and keep her attention focused on me.
Yeah, and she just kind of like has her fingers and she's just looking at you very intensely. And she looks like she's trying to read you. Anytime Marilla Vane kind of looks at you while you're speaking, it just looks like she's trying to read your intentions. Yeah, so with a 15, you take a peek into her file on you. What are you looking for? The file on the Golden Duchess in general, or information about yourself?
Myself. Yes, this
Okay.
person's looking at herself immediately. She wants to know what others think of her.
Okay, I want
Also-
to know. This is your moment. So she does, mistress of oh gosh, what was her title again? Mistress of Manifest. She knows quite a bit about everybody. So what would she have found out about Misfortune?
I think so. Misfortune got on the ship by doing an audition. She auditioned to get aboard the crew of the Duchess, but before that, she was actually kind of known as like she did not have a name for herself. She had been trying for years to try and make a name for herself. She went she started multiple bands, but every time it failed. Like, she is not a successful bard in any way. The Duchess is really her only claim to fame, as she did get aboard. And so every single failure Misfortune's ever had is lined up in that file. Every band name, every failed, all of her failings, just right there.
I think what would hurt more is that they're not listed.
Yeah.
And the notes that are on the file about Misfortune is that just a kind of
It's
like a red
It's like one word, unknown.
You see all these other lists of achievements of some of your other crews, and for you it's was adopted into the Golden Duchess around estimated time, and then that was it. Background, unsuspecting.
Yeah. She closes the file, uninterested now in any of the other information. Doesn't care. Just closes it and puts it back neatly how it was. Paints her head low.
So yes, and I'm just back to talking. So yeah, so as you can see, they're pretty quite in alignment themselves, trying to what happened with the big explosion, and then we had the unfortunate docking incident, which I can tell you I was there, I was an eyewitness. They didn't have anything to do with it. I certainly didn't have anything to do with it, but we are definitely trying to figure out, well, who did. And it seems like there seems to be some sort of a conspiracy, and that was a lot. And she's kind of she's winding
I
back.
think you're doing great. Very concise.
I will say
Usually-
this. Other than your own skin in the game, I too am interested in finding out who is behind this. And I will pay 500 gold pieces to each of you if you give me evidence. I want papers. I want hard copies. Anything that you can lift in a decent manner, or indecent. You're all wanted criminals.
Oh, go on. Flattery. Yeah.
Flattery. I have a reputation to uphold in this town.
Oh, you're roped into it now. Don't you with your 500 gold?
Yes, we must rectify this as quickly as possible. Excellent.
And it will cut the sting of you possibly losing a lot of your bolts of cloth that got eaten up by that void.
But I will say this is going to be a There won't be any material contract that goes along with this, if you catch my drift.
You
I
don't
see.
want to leave a trail.
I do not wish to be put under any speculation.
I lean over to Lady Fanny Steps and I'm like, oh, I might be able to change that. I think we should go.
As you lean in, I go, I'm scrutinizing Morella Vane just to make sure she's not gonna go back on the deal once we succeed, because of course we will.
So with
Just to
the
kind of
insight
see-
check that you just rolled with the 16,
Yeah.
you can tell that she's good for the money, but she doesn't want to be entangled in something if you are all found guilty, that she was seen as a collaborator in this,
Accomplice.
Yes.
accomplice.
Well, very well. We're not in cahoots, but we are in accord. Done. Pirate handshake across the table, which of course I'm
She
sure
looks at it. Yeah, she's like,
Right.
well,
Well,
and she looks down. I have another meeting. So,
oh.
Can I, as we're leaving, this might be another sleight of hand check, can I try and swipe just whatever papers are on her desk in front of me? I'm hoping to grab perhaps the envelope that she'd pushed forward and maybe just any other little scraps of paper around.
you
She's just
want to
gonna
press
clean
this?
house.
You want to press this? It's okay. You can.
I could swear I had papers on my desk.
I mean, I think she'll go for it, and if she fails, she'll try to just
Oops, sorry, I fell into your desk.
yeah.
Oops, sorry. And then just
Just
Damn
I
rug.
was just tidying. I was just tidying.
Whole entire floor is hardwood. She's like, damn rug.
ooh.
It was my OCD, I swear, it was my OCD.
I'm sorry. I'm just a very large bean, and I sometimes knock
Right.
things off the floor. I was just trying to straighten it up for you. I'm sorry.
Morella looks
As
at
I,
you
like,
and
swipe.
says, "Yes, please leave my files with
Of
me."
course. Yes. Right. Here you go.
It's
And you see one.
kleptomania
Yes,
thing. It's
there's
nothing
one
personal.
attached to your hand.
Call you out.
Right.
We specifically know you for.
Let's back away.
Sticky fingers.
Fantastic meeting you, and she just a quick bow and quick push out the door.
Oh, very regal. Yes, bow. I forgot.
Bye.
So, as you leave the office, you notice that in the front of this building, the entrance, some Iron Wake guards have suddenly come in. They look armed, they look ready, and they just kind of are speaking to some of the people who are working there. The front desk lady that you remember.
Oh, goodness.
Can I suggest we find, like, is there I don't know, a bathroom or a closet or a room that could be private that I could just usher everybody into real quick?
Yeah, roll a quick investigation.
Okay.
Hark! Thy wall is a door.
We do that comical thing where we stop in our tracks. Oh, and like quickly. Like,
It's an
Ah,
11.
I smell a secret passage.
Yeah, you look around. Most of the doors are locked. You open up into a conference room with a full host of employees, and they look up at you.
Oops.
And I go, this isn't the stage. And I'll just step back out and
How
close the door.
ironic. Oh.
I'm gonna look at the rest of them like, we need to disguise ourselves quickly. And I'm going to, as subtly without anyone noticing as I can, use my my thing that I have as a College of Drag Bard. I have a fierce persona, which I can I have the disguise self spell, and I could basically create a persona. I would very much like to turn into the woman Morella, the woman whose office we just
Okay, yeah.
because she may not
Morella,
want to get
good
involved, but misfortune wants her to get involved. And I'm gonna look to everyone else quickly. Don't.
Oh,
Lady
right.
Fontaine's probably fine, but you two. I'm pointing at Fanny and Iggy.
What?
Oh, you're already a mushroom man, I guess. Okay, Fanny.
Ta-da.
Well, I don't know.
Hey, you there?
Yes.
Bluebeard?
Do you have business in the Accord?
I step
Habla
forward.
Espanol.
I step forward as Morel immediately and say, "Their business is with me."
Oh. Miss Vane. Sorry. This looks like part of the crew, the Duchess. Been sent
Indeed.
here to search out and seek out every last member and detain them until court, of course.
I understand. These ones here are with me. I have been questioning them, and I have some paperwork that they need to file. I was just taking them to my office. I'll ring you when we're needed, but for now, please go about your duties.
They look
Piece
at
of
you,
duty.
trying to figure out.
Now,
They're
the
going to do an
thing,
insight.
yeah, with my persona being a College of Drag, they have disadvantage on any insight checks to see if, because I can hide my true identity better.
Well done, showcasing our new subclass,
Yes.
College of Drag, that's coming
Yes.
out with the Voyage of the Golden Duchess release. And they got a 7.
Okay.
Yes, of course. Miss Vane. Call us when you're ready.
She just nods.
That was a close one right there. I can tell you, I was sweating all over.
We need to get
I
out
know, I
of.
could smell you.
We need to get out of Duchess attire. We have to change. We have to get out. We can't let anyone know who we are anymore.
Hurry up.
Well, can at least change something about myself, I suppose. And I'll go ahead and do a minor illusion, but just change my hair color to kind of be like a different color of the rainbow, and maybe my attire to be a different color. And give myself like a little spectacles or something like that.
Do you have a disguise kit or anything like that?
I don't, unfortunately, as I'm still like ensorceling. I'm
Okay.
just a bookworm,
Well-
really.
Hold on here. And then he like slowly, it looks begrudging, but it's not. It's just, he's a mushroom man. He'll go into his pack real quick. He has a costume for you, which is just a social deception of outerwear. So maybe that helps. Here you go.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Oh, well, thank you. It's a little big, but I can make this work. And I try and help out and recostumize or whatever. I'm going to need help. I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Yes.
Can I use my mending to just, as best as I can, sort of fit it to Fanny's size?
Oh, good job.
There. It'll do.
I am rather wee. Perhaps a little help. And I do a little jiggle and kind of take a good berry and squash it on her. But what I do is I cast guidance as she does her spell, does her skill to try and help me out, make me look proper.
Yeah, do you want me to roll for mending? There's not really
Just
a
in
roll, but
No, you could accomplish that. It would, you're sitting there in the corner of this accord, trying to get all of your garb sorted out, and there is a voice. Miss Vane. I was meaning to talk to you about the current docket that's on the list.
this
Uh-oh.
lady. Oh boy.
It's Latina Corin.
Is this the mistress of Mistress of Coin?
Yes, the mistress of Corin.
Okay.
She's
Yes,
nice.
the docket, I'm sure that you put forth item number 57.
What
I
about
wanted
it?
you to elaborate on it because I quite don't understand what you're trying to put forth.
It's all written there. I'm sure with a little bit of education, anyone who knows how to read should be able to understand it perfectly.
Oh, snap.
Always
Now-
the condescending one, I see.
I do hate to be a bother, but I am quite busy. Perhaps you can ask the clerk to help you with your reading skills, and they can help you. But I'm a
Miss
bit
Vane,
busy.
if you wish for me to vote on this item, then I do need a few more points. Our alignment has been going well so far, don't you think?
I would agree, but as I said, I am quite busy at the moment. Tell you what, why don't you stop by in an hour at my office, and we can discuss it there.
All right. An hour. I will see you then.
Very well. See you then.
Oh my goodness, did you hear
Are we
that?
walking? Are
Swipe,
we walking?
swipe.
We're walking.
Swipe.
Yes.
Yeah, walk away, walk away.
As
Walk
we're,
away.
Quickly,
yes, as we're like speed walking.
we're in the den of wolves. We need to get out of here.
Iggy's mushroom human form's gonna like try to do that real quick, like so he can like turn around and then do the hands, but everybody keeps moving. And he's just like,
I love the problems that you are now starting to cause Morella Vane, as she is going to have now a visitor from the Mistress of Coin.
Remember, we're not in cahoots. Not in
Yeah. And maybe we can get to her office before an hour to warn her that she's coming. I don't know. But either
Well, the
way.
good thing is she will be out of her office in an hour. That's true.
Miss Vane,
Oh, no.
you
not
have a
again.
moment.
oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
I really don't, but
Oh, hello. Two knots.
Right.
Oh,
I know that you're
You gotta do
rather busy, but I did want to discuss something. If you have a moment.
you know
I'm
what?
sure she has a moment.
I
Oh.
do, but perhaps we could find somewhere a little more private. Perhaps, and I look around once more, trying to find a side room that.
Maybe
Maybe
back
we
at
could-
your place,
or
Mr.
at his
Hardick.
office.
Two knots wrong.
My
sounds
office.
inviting.
Yes, of course. It's right down here. And who are these companions? Miss Vane?
Oh well, this is Lady Fontaine. And I
Of
just
the Fontaines. Of the
Nice to meet you.
gilded knot. I'm sure you've heard of my tailing station.
I must express that I haven't. I am sorry.
Oh well, you must stop by sometime. I can get you something a little more elaborate than what you're wearing, of course.
Oh,
He looks down at what he's wearing, and he thought, like, the impression that you get is he thought he did pretty good today.
Well, this is like one
I
of
hear-
my favorite
I hear you're the master of coin, and it's about what you.
oh no! Good heavens, no! Not the
No?
master of coin. Oh no! I am just the fiber master of Anchorage.
Oh, well, forgive me. It's an even much more prestigious title. I must get you in a new tunic as quickly as possible.
Oh my gosh, you have him blushing.
What did you do me, dear? I know you wish to talk to Milady over here, but we're kind of in a rush, and we have a very important meeting that we'll have to get to. It's about that doc that disappeared. I'm sure. What happened? Dex, I believe?
Yes. Yes. Well, whatever. It's
She just puts her hands kind
Yeah,
of like
she's-
twirly in his beard. Like, would you be here and just give us a little bit of time to handle some of the things that dealt with that unfortunate event, and we'd be happy to relinquish her back into your arms, so to speak, a little bit later.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Of
Oh,
course.
you're a
of course.
dear! And she's like pushes everybody away, like towards the door, like, okay,
we were gonna
ta-ta,
go to
ta-ta, thank you,
We
thank
were going to
you.
go to his place. I thought.
Just before we left, Iggy like uses prestidigitation to make this foul odor come from him. Like the poor guy just shit himself.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
no!
Oh man, and we're like walking away, and he's just like, he's smelling himself.
Oh
Guys are
no.
That man's
Silly
confidence. I don't know if we raised it or if we made it worse.
messing with him, messing with all of them. The Dock
Oh,
Master's
it feels like
Accord is
Harry
in
Potter.
They're in
shambles.
shambles. Well, I mean, they did, they did lock down our ship and destroy a dock and
They
try to
did,
kill us.
yeah.
So,
That's right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what's wrong with a little bit of mischief?
payback, right?
healthy payback.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Right. So where are you all headed? Because the front area, those same iron weight guards are standing. There's hallways that continue to lead into this building. It is like one of the. It's a rather large building, like a chamber building or a council.
I think we should head to Ysilla Dregs because Fontaine, you have a connection to her, and we can potentially be ourselves in front of her. So that might be.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, Megan is very much itself.
Right. So, you look around at the different hallways, leaving our poor harbor master of Anchorage in confusion. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
Oh,
Everyone?
perception.
Whoever has the best, and you can maybe help each other out.
I can assist you. I'm very perceptive. As I try and help you investigate.
I have a
You
plus
still get
one.
advantage. I'm a +0 as well.
I'm a
so
+0.
I'm horrible at
Oh,
it.
oh, what are you, Iggy?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Megan.
Hold on, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going with advantage. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't call this the Voyage of Sherlock frickin' Holmes.
With advantage, I got a 19.
Wonderful.
Nice.
So you make heads and tails of this place. You take a look, and you notice that a lot of the portraits are right, specifically next to the office, or at least the waiting room of each dockmaster, each council member. So you scan around, and you notice Ysilla Dregs. This room, or at least this foyer, is quite immaculate. It's one of the nicer ones, and you take a look around, and you can tell that this would be suitable for the chief high dockmaster chair. You see a number of people in the waiting room. They're all sitting there. A lot of them have papers. A lot of them look impatient. They're waiting. And you see a very overworked cleric in front.
I will walk up to the clerk and say, I do apologize, but I have very important business and I need to speak
Miss
with...
Vane,
Yes.
we weren't expecting you. You weren't on our schedule until the morrow?
Yes, that's what I have.
Yes, my assistant. Thank you. We have to move up the meeting to immediately. There are some new developments that have occurred that I need to address right away.
It's an emergency. You can tell.
Yeah, roll a persuasion.
Ooh,
I'm trying to
okay.
assist.
And what happened to Miss? Oh yeah, and she's inquiring about your new assistant. What happened to Miss Martha? I thought that she
She's back at my office dealing with more paperwork and a part of this matter that I need to discuss. So this is a intern.
Oh, gotcha. Got it. Sorry, Miss Vane.
Oh,
We are rather overwhelmed with a number of requests, a number of meetings right now. And she kind of looks like she's shrinking in her chair, expecting what Miss Vane would say to being, told no.
Gonna say, I think she's like, I'm sorry, I don't think you heard me properly. This is something that is urgent, and I need to go in and speak with Miss Isilda Dregs now. This isn't a question of yes or no. This is a matter of open the door.
Oh, oh well. High Dockmaster would have everyone fill out what the meaning of each meeting is, and even if it's an urgent
Oh goodness,
matter.
this is taking too long. I'm going to.
I'll just take that for you. I'll grab it so that you can jump ahead.
I was going to say
Grab the
she's going to
paper.
just move forward and whatever door, go to open it.
Miss Vane, Miss Vane, I must say that High Dockmaster is quite.
I'll quickly do a druid craft and have the candles on the her table that she's at kind of flare.
Oh dear!
papers
And you know,
ruffle.
she starts like fanning it, and and then you hear everybody kind of start to speak up. Wait, I was next. What is the meaning of this? It is Miss Vane. It is Miss Vane. She has something
It's
urgent.
called bureaucracy, people. Get used to it.
Right.
I'm already.
So you are able to get past without much trouble. And as you walk in, you see the office of Yasilla Dregs. She is currently turned facing the docks from this wide window viewpoint.
I
What was the first
think
name? Priscilla?
Yasilla Dregs.
Yasilla.
I think
Priscilla.
I would as well as before you say anything. As soon as we get inside the door, I'm gonna close it behind all of us and drop drop back into my normal form,
Probably smart.
and then
Shazam!
look to Lady Fontaine.
And
Priscilla, darling, it's so wonderful to see you, my dear. How do you fare?
huh? Who is this? I mentioned to the clerk that I was not to be interrupted.
Oh, well, we sort of let ourselves in. I hope you don't mind. You're looking fantastic. Look at what you're wearing, my dear. Was that one of mine?
I'm sorry, your name, title, appointment time?
Oh,
She
looking a
turns
little
around
flustered.
and you see she has a glass of wine and she just looks stressed. You've caught her at a moment where she was not in a meeting, but probably taking a moment, right?
Oh, dear. I'm going to forget Lady Fontaine of the Gilded Scissors. Yes, I forgot the name of my thing. I should put it in my
And
notes.
a crew member of the Duchess. You bring
Oh, no.
interesting affiliates along with you.
Well,
My name's Megan.
this is Megan. This is Lady
Hello.
Fortune. This is Lady Fanny Snaps. I've been in the company for some time now, before the whole incident with Dark Seven, and well, we just wanted to talk to you about such subject. And she's looking over to the rest of the kind of like, anytime you guys want to she's like, anytime you guys want to jump in and like help out, that'd be great. Like,
Yeah.
you can only go so far with this.
I
She
can
doesn't even
tell that
know.
you're quite stressed, and I know this must be very difficult for you right now, especially seeing as how part of the docks has just drifted away due to some sort
no
of
thanks
void
to your
rift.
crew.
Now
I
that
might
is
add.
in a little bit of contention, I believe. We would not cop to such things, I suppose, if it were true, but it's not.
It's not
Trying to read her
true
face better
that
than ever.
our Dock 7 blew up under my nose. That captain of yours had brought in a rather dangerous artifact. You've seen her lean
let's
over
say-
and put her glass down, and she reaches underneath her desk.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let's not be rash, shall we be pragmatic? Maybe just parley for but a moment.
Miss Snaps, you still have that manifest that do
Oh,
you
that's
not?
correct. And I'll pull out the manifest and set it on the table for her to peruse. As you can see, there were
What's the
numerous
meaning of
things.
this?
Well, we're
Not
trying to
only-
investigate. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Not only did you barge in on me at a very crucial moment, but you bring in wanted criminals.
Alleged,
No.
alleged criminals, my dear. Alleged criminals.
Now, if you have something I must look at, this manifest of yours, please get to the point.
Well, as you can see here, go down the list. It's rather normal items, except for the one box in question. You can see it was put on by a person named C. Individual that obviously was complicit in this, and they know all about it, obviously, and it's not us. Why would we mention ourselves in the process
C
of
could be Captain Kutabich.
It could
Is it
also be
not?
Mistress of Coin, for that matter. I've actually started to think about this for quite a bit now. There seems
Who
to
would
be
sign their
possibly-
title?
It's a good point. Perhaps they're being framed as well.
Can I try to roll insight on just like why she was stressed, but also like, did she actually push that button and is she just trying to stall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Okay. Just get
So,
plus
what is
two.
this crate 77, and why is it so important that you
That's a natural.
bring it in, barge into my office unannounced? Unless you are here for more nefarious reasons, I'm not sure why you are sitting here in front of me.
Look, okay. We are trying to clear our name. Why would we come to the docks with our own? It's all set up to be a frame. Like, we're the innocent ones, and we're the ones trying to make sure that you're not the one who's complicit, because if you're the one we're trying to clear our names. That's what we're trying to do. That's why
The whole reason I had the whole manifest out was to show how lucrative their business is with the docks. It doesn't make sense that Captain Kutabich would blow up the dock, take half her ship taken away, and take care of such a money-making business for themselves. It just doesn't make sense. There has to be a third party in this. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, I know there's got to be dissent among all of you dockmasters. It's well known among the town.
And Lady Fontaine is correct. It would not do us any good to be destroying our main source of income. This is one of our favorite places to come into port. We do have 3 possible suspects in mind, however. If you'd like to hear our machinations.
She moves her hand from under the desk and kind of leans forward. You do bring a fair share amount of points to the table. Suspects.
Yes. Not to unfortunately throw aspersions, but Celindy Corin, the Mistress of Coin, and I know you did say why would they put C on the item. They were expected to win the Dockmaster's chair, and however, they had a surge of non-registered votes, and then of course you won. Not to say that you were at fault there.
Preposterous.
Yes, of course.
Outrageous.
They
Misinformation spread by
rumor, I'm sure.
by the news.
She could have reason to dislike you and perhaps wanted to destroy the dock on her own to hamstring you in some way. That's one. The other is Granthar Saltjaw Brock. Yes.
To hardly believe that he even sits on the council is laughable.
Rather simple, man. It's true. I mean, the third one I just think couldn't happen. He's so handsome. That would have been harder 2 knots roll. But his profits have been sinking fast. There's the possible desperation element. These are the 3 that we think could be subjects of investigation.
Yes, I would say so. And how did you come about this information?
Oh,
You know a
oh.
lot about our inner workings and our past.
They're very resourceful, I would say. Wouldn't you?
Lady Fanny's. I'm not good at lying either. As I kind of like look around at all of you.
Igia will stand up and try to pick that up before it drops. With like, yeah, what she said, because what you don't know is what you don't know. You don't know it.
She looks at
Excellent,
all of
Megan.
you.
Yes.
And why, pray tell, should I not have the gods arrest you right away?
Because
you're going-
we are here to help you. Doc 7 was, I believe, if I remember correctly, under your jurisdiction. It looks pretty bad that it exploded under your care, doesn't it?
And you see her like just kind of, it's like a sharp pain almost goes over her face. Yes, it's not been a couple of months in office, and already we had to sever the dock. The infection was spreading. What was I to do?
Horribly
I think that
stressed.
was the most reasonable thing.
It was
could
a hard
rebuild.
choice. I get it. Don't you want
So,
people on
wait.
your side?
so you took care. You did that to your own dog, dear?
I gave the orders as soon as my captain of the guard mentioned that the infection would spread and start to disintegrate Inker's Rest itself.
What do they know about the infection, by the way? You seem to have some knowledge. Was there an arcanist or someone that seemed to recognize what it was doing?
Well, since you all seem to be invested and well read on this information, let me show you something. Follow me.
Ooh.
She
So
gets
above
up from her
table,
desk.
she did it. She took care of the dock, but we're getting
For
trouble for it.
So
that is
the
like
clues,
not leverage, but like, hey, like if we help you, can you clear our names, right? Because like
right?
she just admitted
She-
to doing it herself, so we know who did it now.
The
But
captain.
self-inflicted one.
No. The Captain Cutabitch is being framed for bringing a destructive piece of explosive or whatever this void is to Anchor's Rest, and it basically destroying Dock 7. Now, if she did not cut Dock 7 off, the spread would have continued all the way into Anchor's Rest. It was disintegrating the dock itself. So, yeah, Captain Cutabitch is not there because Dock 7 had to be cut off. She is there because of the cargo that led to this destruction.
Okay, so we're not
Yeah.
being
So
charged
whatever
with
this
destroying the
void,
dock.
yeah, this
Okay.
weapon of arcane energy is really why Captain Cutabitch and the Golden Duchess is being detained.
Okay.
I'm looking for scapegoats.
And
with that,
oh yeah, go ahead.
we will go to break as Yasila Dregs walks you into the next room. It is another office of hers, a library, a study of some sort. She presses into the room and mentions for you all to follow her because she has something that she wants to show you. And as you enter the room, she gasps and almost yells. An alarm goes off, and you see a hooded figure jumping out of a window. For a moment, it looks at you with eyes glowing blue, and it has something in its hands, and it crashes out of the window, falling down almost 10 feet onto the streets and starts to run. And we will come back and find out.
Right.
What is this new character? And we are back. As the crew make their way through the Accord, trying to skirt by guards, other council members, and some of the staff, you finally make your way into the High Dock Master's chamber. Upon speaking with her, she reluctantly reveals that there's something that she ought to show you, especially since you have so much knowledge about what has been going on here in Anchor's Rest. As you emerge into the study, you see a figure cloaked, eyes glowing blue, something that they are carrying in their hands, and they jump out of the window onto the streets below. And when you see that, you hear Yasilla Dregs, finally the voice. Guards! Guards! They're taking something! They're stolen something! Follow them!
Hi, can I don't know if we're an initiative, but could I like rush forward? How far away, if I rush to the window, how far away am I from the person?
They have already made themselves scarce. They are 60 feet down the road. They are fast.
Okay. I do have a 60-foot spell I can try. I would like to try and cast Command. And I would like to command them to halt!
Okay.
They make a wisdom save throw.
All right. Let's make a wisdom save. All right. They rolled a 16.
16 will do it. They save.
All right. And we all will roll initiative. As this character starts to, or this figure starts to run down the alleyway, is there anything that your characters would do just with confronted with this misnomer?
Just as shocked as the captain.
God, I am too. I rolled a 1 for initiative. I'm
Okay.
obviously flabbergasted. Instinctually, I would say, this proves not complicity, but here someone is using this moment to frame us and hurt you. That's as much as I can muster in them.
Guards, arrest them. They emerged into my office not only to steal something, but to create a distraction.
Oh, this is not going well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, you know that Yasilla Dregs is now thinking it might be you who decided to steal from her, or at least are with this figure. Okay, we got everybody in initiative. I just need Daddy Ikios.
He rolled a 20, I believe, actually. It just didn't show
Yeah,
up.
I just had to allow the
Oh.
permission from one HTTPL.
No
HTTP?
worries. Okay. Well then, you have an open window. You're currently in this building here, and there is 10 feet below you that you can jump out if you wish.
Cool. So we have a descent.
Miss Lady Fontaine.
Oh dear! I can, Priscilla, I can show you. We are not a part of this culprit or any of this. We'll handle this. We'll handle this. She just gonna jump out.
Falls with
Okay.
such grace.
Well, because you're falling, I won't count the 10 feet against you, because
Oh,
it
you're
will already hurt a little bit. So as you jump down, only 1 point of damage as you hit the ground, probably landing on your feet.
Are you wearing your stripper pumps today?
My stilettos are like the stilettos have like sunken into the dirt. I'm just kind of stuck.
It helped with the impact.
Not these
that's for
ones.
sure.
I like these ones.
All right.
I guess I will start out with a. How far away is the 30 feet? Is the bad guy?
From you, 25 feet.
So, is the 10 feet of drop? How much of movement does that cost? I think like depends on your. Well, now everything falls at the same accelerated rate.
Yeah, 10 feet. Okay, so actually I did mention she was already 60 feet out
Yeah.
down the road. So
Sure.
give me a
Very
second.
good.
There we go. She would be
That's
right
touching
around
too.
here.
Okay. So I want to do an illusion. I guess I will have to run towards her, this figure, 30 feet. And she's like, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. And pass in front of the culprit, and just like one of the guards that I saw when we were almost caught back at the office, and I'll put him in like he'll be in like his hands are all to be like in a halt stage or a halt pose.
Nice.
And then as a bonus action, I'll use finger guns.
Nice.
Ooh, is a 13 hit?
13 does not. And you could hear a vague clink when it hits this figure.
That's odd. That's my turn. I'm 30 feet closer to them, by the way.
Good
Betty
job.
Igio.
Stuck the landing. Yeah, because we're gonna do that too. Yep.
Jump. Okay. All right. We just
Shoulders
sit
in
down.
Like shoulder first.
All right.
And then you
We're,
just
we're
hear
gambling here. That
the
is 4 damage as you land onto the ground below.
nice. Did you hear the goofy Wilhelm as he fell for 10 feet? Yeah. Ow. It was a whopping 4, wasn't it?
It's a whopping 4, especially at 3rd level. This is it
Ow.
stings.
Yeah. All right, so that's just a third of our movement. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna give you guys a free 10 feet just because you're already
It's like just straight
taking
down.
a beating.
Cool. It's nice. All right, so yeah, we're gonna run up there towards them too. This is a game now of cat and tail. You know that darn tail. Yeah, I nailed it. Oh, first, why wouldn't I do that? Oh, what's the distance? Now my brain just came up with like, oh yeah, you should do that. That'd be fun.
So it's
Where
70
am I
feet
at?
from where you're at.
Yes, it's 70 feet. So where is it from here to here? That's 40. I've got 30. Oh wait, no, that's not true. That's within range. So the idea is that we're running up after we land, which probably wasn't as graceful, but we did it. Dang it! You couldn't see underneath our mushroom cap anyway. How foolish for the ankle. And run forward as we're like starting to that speed up. We're going to do our teleport. Our it is a teleportation, but it has a different name. Misty Step.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, I just.
Do you use your movement or do you Misty Step first?
Well, we're gonna like for theatrics. It's to get up and like start that sprinter's run, but it's a mushroom man, so he's acting, he's method acting, so it's not really fast. And then he just poof. Yeah, you got it. Oh, see, I love it. Any excuse, guys. We got to use all the things that do the things. We gotta do them all. And that bringing us within 10 feet gives us both temporary hit points.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
So go ahead and add 10. No, it's a roll. I got to roll. It is a D10 then. Misty Step. Oh, there it is.
That is
It's
fantastic.
the
Lady
step,
Fontaine.
No, not that one. No. Oh yeah, that's right. It's under features. All right, it's called like the refreshing Misty Step. Haunting. Yeah, refreshing step. Immediately after, one creature you can see 10 feet. Yep, I do have to roll D10. Here we go. Make sure it wasn't like an 8 or something. Big whammy. Oh, we'll get 4 have temporary hit points.
Oh, there you go. You got 4 back from the fall that you just.
Well, temporary, but technically.
All right, and now you are, as far as
that was the bonus. I know we're in range of our spells. Not in range of like running to them, but in range to pew pew. Refreshing step, bonus action. Okay, making sure that was that. So that means at level 1. Well, it's a cantrip and a level. That's the rule.
Yeah.
You do a cantrip and a level. So we already did the refresh. Eldritch Blast, but this is the agonizing blast. Please. Thank you.
All right.
That's what we're gonna go for.
Go for it.
Agonizing blast. Let me clear that. Phew. Let's go. Pow pow. It's like stormtroopers running after rebels.
Ooh, that was so close. It looked like it was tilting to the 20, but all right.
Shut up. I know. This disc is rigged.
For a 7, it is a no-go. You shoot past the figure.
Yeah? Did we hit like the building?
Mm-hmm.
The little spark ignites in the building? Oh no.
All right, and you have 2 Eldritch Blasts. Are you going to do the second one as well?
That's an excellent question. See, little details that we got to remember. For those. Pew pew. Ha!
Oh,
all right. No,
nothing ever happened. Nothing.
That jump really disoriented you. It really cracked your ankles.
Listen, while we're a mushroom man, it's really hard to see past all of the inlets. You just you try.
You hear guards kind of running out the front around the corner. They're also in this, and you see one of them pop out from around the corner. Misfortune. 2 of your members have jumped out of the same window as this mysterious cloak figure, taking some falling damage, but have not successfully stopped the target. I believe maybe there is an internet dysfunction.
Oh no.
So,
We lost her.
The cloaked figure turns its head around like an owl, looks at all of you, and then suddenly brings out its blade and slashes in front of them. Noticing that there is nothing in front of them, they take off, bounding around another 60 feet. All right. Some of more of the guards are rushing in. They see the figure. Some of them go after the figure. Others of them round the corner and look at you. The confusion is clear. They're not sure who they need to pursue. Lady Fanny snaps.
So very quickly, like as for a quick little free action. Oh, hands back. I will very quickly turn to Gisela and almost hiss at her and like go, "You know we didn't do this. There'd be no reason for this sort of subterfuge. Captain Kutovich is innocent. How dare you say otherwise?" And I slowly start to morph into a wolf, and you see Lady Fanny Snaps bound out the window and like take off after this
Damn.
miscreant. And I will do a double move. Since my move is 40, I'll go 80.
All right, and you only take 1 point of fall damage.
And I do gain, I think, 3 temporary hit points when I do a change, so
You can just take that
Oh
off.
yeah, yeah. We
tab.
could, there we go.
and that's my turn. That's all I do, is just to do the double
You said
move.
3 temporary hit points.
Yeah, so I've got
All right,
2
Cool.
left.
awesome.
So
Misfortune.
they just ran by that guard. The guard didn't.
It was your
help
illusion.
with them?
They slashed through it.
Oh. Dang.
And misfortune.
Okay, so we've got guards on the inside. Everyone's jumping out to run after them. I think, gosh. I think what I'm gonna do is look towards the guards here, and also look towards Yusil, and kind of following in what Fanny Snap says. I just want to state, for the record, we are innocent, and then I will leap out the window as well.
Go.
And I think that the best move I can do is just dash as far as I can to get
So
towards.
that'll be 3 fall damage.
Okay, that's
Not
fine.
bad.
That's fine. She can take it. She really can't. I'm squishy, but it's fine. And yeah, I'll just use my action. I don't think I have really a bonus action, so I will just be dashing, try to catch up with everybody.
What does that sound like? As this massive.
I'm coming! clank, clank, loud bangs, very loud.
Make it stop.
Miss Fontaine. You see this figure slash through the illusion using a weird mechanic. It was able to whip its head around like an owl and contorting in an unnatural way.
She's gonna run up 30 feet and be like, yell back, "I don't think this is human, dudes! I don't think this is human!" And she's going to green tape bow. So she takes out her measuring tape and like scrapes it up like a bow, and then she fires off a magical magenta energy towards this thing.
That is super cool.
Not so fast, dude! Fast! God. Ah!
We're also
Oh. I
got a
but
10.
with the beautiful illustration of you taking your measuring tape and this magenta arrow or is fired out of it, I will let you reroll that because that was
Yay!
Hooray.
Come on.
Ah,
Oh, that's a 12. That's a
was
12.
not meant to be. Goodness.
These dice are going to jail.
Oh man.
I think it's more of a testament of this figure is extremely fast, and everything you've been shooting at it so far, it's been ducking, dodging, and contorting in such ways that are not very unnatural. Daddy Igio.
Oh my god. Are there any tools lying about in the general area of our peripherals or onward into the alley? A little glint that looks like a tool or something like that, maybe? I don't know.
A tool?
Maybe a wrench? Because they're dipping and ducking and dodging.
In this alleyway, probably not. You might find maybe a hammer
Darn.
somewhere.
I'll take it. Give me the hammer.
Okay,
Where is
grab
it?
a hammer.
Okay, where is it? Is it by the barrels or by the fence? Where's
Yeah,
it?
I'd say maybe you find it at the nearest.
Oh, right there. Oh,
corner here.
almost didn't see it. Okay, so that's movement. Is that's a 10? Thanks, Susan. Yeah, it's a 10. I can't. Oh, I did it! Oh, guys, look, I figured it out. Shut up. Who just made a mouth fart noise? A marf noise. Anyway, yay, we found it. We're gonna use the rest of our movement, so we've got a whole 20 other feet left. What do we got? Okay, wait, hold on. What's right here in front? What's this?
Just a small wall. You can
Small
walk
wall?
by it.
Was it a small paw wall?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. No, it's just small, right? We're going to go straight through it. Over it, rather, not straight through it. Yeah. The idea is to land, like, right there, which is, well, like a whole another 15 feet.
All right.
Yeah, so that's no problem, right?
No problem.
We stuck the landing?
You stuck the landing.
All right. Yeah. We got to build up our moral support. And right here in the middle of this, where we got no more. What did I say? 25, 30? 30. Right there. Okay, right there. We're just going to blindly chuck this hammer. Because I figure the rest of this looks like you got steps to maybe like a second floor off the ground, or maybe like a half deck or something.
Right. No, yeah, this is a balcony.
Okay. So like with a little bit of mathy math, right? We should be able to guess, maybe, depending on how intelligent we are. But can't wait to see what you maybe tell me to roll. To just chuck Pythagorean theory, which doesn't have anything to do with this. Just chuck it over that, yeah, towards him.
Okay.
And just stand there and wait to see. Did we get him? I don't know. He doesn't know why he's so compelled right now to do this. He's just like, shiny thing.
I think you would not be able to chuck this thing more than about 30
We're just gonna try to
feet.
look. It's just all in our head. Like we envision it, and to us it's gonna work. So we don't see it. We'll just be like, it was too dark. I couldn't see it.
All right. Go ahead and roll. It's gonna
What do
be
you want?
probably in athletics. You're trying to chuck a hammer.
I do have inspiration, so we'll see if that's necessary. Ready, set, go. I love the sound of these nightingales.
All right. So you chuck the hammer. It falls right in front of Miss Fortune. And just with a clunk.
With our bonus action, we're just gonna perform like we didn't do any of that. That wasn't us. Nope. Just sit there and try to not look at them. Are they looking back at us? Didn't happen. Go on.
So you look around as if you never threw that hammer at Miss Fortune. Miss Fortune is just running and could have almost hit it.
That was close.
As you all just chaotically try to get at this figure, it is getting away from you. This guard is going to come up and say,
Bulbs, you're under arrest. By order of High Chair.
No. Not a dad joke right there.
Don't worry about us. Get the one running away.
Who's in the high chair?
Misfortune.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh no.
And
Something
as
happened.
we...
It did happen.
Oh
What-
no.
Something
As
happened.
figure, it's its turn. As this figure just escapes down the alleyway, using an action dash, going 120 feet. All of you are left with the guards and consequences. Probably not of your own actions, but of the ones that have been at least placed upon you.
You're all coming with us. You're
Nope.
detained.
Nope. We're still in
Come
initiative.
quietly, or we will take you by force.
The wolf. I think I would change back to myself. Seeing as I don't think I can catch 120 feet is insanely quick. And I'll be like, because I don't want to hurt anyone, at least not the guards.
Never.
As I change back, you're letting the person get away. But look
We'll
back.
handle that. But as
Oh.
far as we're concerned, you are our targets.
Can I quickly
So-
combine spells
Uh-huh.
to try to combine it? So I want to
I wouldn't say we should hurt the guards as I turn around.
No. This is distraction. I was gonna use it as distraction. So I was gonna use a minor illusion in conjunction with mirror image, so that we are all multiples of each other.
Ooh, and can I
Okay,
add
yeah.
to that, just to add confusion, so we can hopefully get away? Could I cast silence so that like we look like multiple, and then when they try to like talk or something, we just bolt?
Yeah, we've got a concoction
Yeah.
too for you.
Okay, so yeah, cast the first thing, then you can cast silence, and then they
Okay.
start to yell, and you just see their mouths moving. One of them tries to reach out at you and strike you. I'd say Miss Fanny Snaps, and as you all try to run away from this horrible situation, they miss.
Yeah, I'll have
And you're
all
able
of
to-
our multiples just kind of like interweaving with each other, kind of back and forth, like as the real ones were running off.
Yeah, and you just see the
just
guards
rugged.
just calling out. You have escaped.
Yay.
Escape being detained. You have now put yourselves even further into this crazy,
Poppycock.
chaotic mystery. Wanted signs will probably be updated in the morning with all of your faces on it. But if you play your cards right, you might just be able to uncover who is behind all this and who was the figure that you just met. We will come back again next week for our 4th episode. We are getting closer to the close of the series of this prelude of the Voyage of the Golden Duchess. So join us next time, and make sure that you go to panthea-gaming.com. You can sign up to be a part of the newsletter. You will be the first to know about any of the updates regarding the Kickstarter launch. All right, we will see you next week.
Bye.